And hey, what's up guys? Soldier Knows Best here. So yes, I am officially an animal because I've been playing Animal Crossing New Horizons on my Nintendo Switch for the last couple of weeks. And I just wanted to show you a tour of my island. So if you don't know what this game is, it's basically where you are in charge of your island and you can decorate it and design it how you want, and you can invite some of your other friends over to check out your island and then go visit other people. So I just kind of unlocked the end game yesterday where I was able to have the final concert, I guess, and I was able to get new tools like this island designer tool that allows me to adjust the terrain, add water, and then add paths and stuff like that. But before I do that, I just want to show you what my island looks like just from playing through the initial campaign of the game. So today I woke up and I did my normal task of just going around digging up fossils and eggs for this particular event that's going on. And then also I do have Sahara, which is a person who goes around from time to time and sells different carpets and flooring and wallpapers and stuff like that. So I bought a bunch of stuff from them. And you know what? I'm pretty happy with my pickup from Sahara today, and I'm definitely going to use some of those things in my house, but that's for another time to start decorating. But for right now, let's get to the official island tour. So once you walk out of the airport, the first thing you see over to the right is my little restaurant here. So I have a waiting area right here, and then it's a single table restaurant, so it's pretty exclusive. But I have my spice rack up there, and then I also have a nice little lamp that you can turn on and off. So this looks really nice at night. And then I have a cart here with some food and some drinks that I can pull out when people come over. And this is a restaurant that's really famous for our pizzas. So we got a little pizza oven if I can open it up. There we go. And so yeah, I'm happy with the way this restaurant turned out. And this was my first kind of complete project where I just focused on a certain area on my island. And so yeah, I'm liking it. And then below I have a seating area here by the beach. So we have a couple of chairs, a nice little fan to cool you off, and a cooler. And I just found this out a couple of days ago that you can open up this cooler and change your clothes, which is kind of weird, but I guess if you want to get in your beach outfit, you can do that. And then up here, I'm gonna go up and come through the official entrance for the Zen Garden. So I have a sitting area here for some tea. You can sit down, chill out for a little bit. And then I have another sitting area right here. This, I think it's a coffee grinder, something like that. And have a drum set. And then also I have this, which I think I need to put by a waterfall because it's getting some imaginary water from somewhere. But I do have some custom ground and sand that I want to put in this area. So this definitely is going to look different by the next time you see it. And down here I have another sitting area by the beach. And oh, here's Sahara. And I don't know if it's a guy or girl, so I don't want to say he or she, but this is where you buy your carpets and wallpapers and stuff like that. So let's go up, and I just have a couple of houses right here. I may move these, I may not. And then I have the little store, and for those who don't play the game and you don't know anything about the game, this is where you buy a lot of your supplies throughout the day, and a lot of things kind of randomly generate here. So every day these two things change, and these things back here change. You can also buy some plants and some seeds and stuff like that from that area back there, but I'm not gonna spend too much time going over that. But as I come back out, I'm gonna go over to the central area and kind of my main part of my island. Some nice flowers, and you see these eggs are actually the fences for this event that's going on, this bunny event. So I think every time there's an event going on, I'm going to decorate it kind of with some of the things that you can find in it, and this needs to be moved up. There we go. And a lot of times you'll find with these islands, spacing is key. So you always want to make sure you kind of keep things spaced out. And here's a trash can where you can throw away some items if you want. And then over here to the left, I have one of my favorite new additions, and this is Whole Foods. So I added a place there where people can come pick up some fruit. And when you're just starting out, trying to get all of the different fruit is one of your first kind of tasks that you want to do. So I just made it easy for people to find things that they're looking for. And then I also have some fish bait back here that you can pick up. And I added some custom stickers down here on the ground, which add a nice little kind of detail to this area. And then over here, I have another sitting area right here. So you can light up the fire, you can lay down, chill, talk, do whatever you want. And then up here, I have what I call the gift box. So this game has a lot of trading, so you can trade with people and they can buy stuff from you, you can sell, but I like to just kind of give things away, as you probably can tell on this channel. I like people to walk away from my island every time they visit with something hopefully new that they don't have. And so I just wrapped up a bunch of random things here. And underneath the gifts, you find some of the custom blocks that I added from like Super Mario. Just underneath there to add a nice little touch and flavor. And then again, you just take one. Don't be greedy. Please don't be greedy. So I'm gonna save my house for last, but I'm gonna go over here, and this is one of my favorite things that I got early on in the game, and this is a little pyramid, and this gave me the idea to turn this entire area over here into a desert. So I'm going to use the tool to add a bunch of sand and dirt over here, and I'm going to dig up a bunch of these flowers and trees and stuff to try to really add a different type of atmosphere at different parts of my island. And then right now I have temporarily all of my turnips that you can buy every Sunday and try to sell throughout the week for a higher price than what you pay for. And it's called the stock market, which is funny. And then back here I do have my campsite. And yeah, less is kind of more in a lot of these places, so I haven't added a bunch of things back here, but I will eventually, I think, move this to the back, the very back of the island, and kind of hide it away a little bit. But I'm happy with the way it looks right now. And over here I have a sand castle. I don't really have anything back there just yet. Okay, so right here above my future desert, I'm going to have like a botanical gardens, or my jungle, or whatever. And I'm going to have a lot of my flowers and trees and stuff like that back here. And I just have a bunch of random stuff back here because this is kind of just my extra inventory. So when people come over, I can just tell them to go back there and pick whatever they want to pick. And then let me get over on this side. I'm eventually going to build a bridge over there. And then this area will be my neighborhood. So I'm going to have a lot of my residents living over here. And I have like 3 houses up on this hill. I have one down here, and then I have 2 others down there, which I will show you in a second. And then back here, I've just been kind of growing bamboo, but I think eventually I'm going to clear most of this out and add my kind of energy layout here, my power sources with windmills and solar panels and stuff like that back there. And so over here, I just have a bunch of my money trees up there that I replanted. And yeah, let me just keep going this way. I have a little campsite right here, which I will kind of build up a little bit, but I'm not too sure what I want to do right here, but I will figure something out. And down these stairs, you walk into my fruit trees. So I have them all marked here to let you know what they are. And then, I didn't do this earlier. Let me do this right now. So this is a little spot that pops up every day. And this has some money in here, and you have 1,000 bells. But the trick is that you can actually plant 10,000 bells, and you will get 30,000 bells in a few days after it grows. So this is pretty cool. And what I typically do, just like you see here, is that I mark the area with something that lets me know what this new sapling or tree is. So I can mark this with the money signal. So sometimes throughout the day I start remodeling and I want to pick up and move stuff, but I don't know what it is. This lets me know exactly what I'm going to be picking up, so I know where to place it without having to look in my inventory all the time. And so this area down here is to the left when you walk in from the airport, and this is going to be my amusement park, or just like a little area where people can come and ride some rides, get some good food. And I think I have a good amount of stuff down here. I really like these vending machines because they actually do work. Like so. And so I'm going to have a lot of different stations right here, but I had to move one of my residents to another part of the island, and that move completed, I think, yesterday. So I have this extra space, which I think I'm going to expand this, but I want to add a lot of other stuff, maybe a parking lot over here, even though there's no cars, but I want to add it anyway. And yeah, I'm going to try to figure this area out, and I may eventually move this person back to that neighborhood as I talked about earlier. And speaking of the neighborhood, let's go back over here. And this is the beginning of the neighborhood that I was talking about earlier. And I'm going to add a little park over here. And oh, here's one of my money trees. So you can shake that off and collect the money. And so this is what that tree that I just planted is eventually going to look like in about 3 days or so. So let's go back down here to the entrance. And I just wanted to show you one more thing that I forgot to show you, which I think is kind of cool because a lot of cities you find these electric scooters around. So I have my little stations around the city so you can pick one up and ride it around. I wish you could actually do that in the game. You can't. All you can do is kind of just turn the light on and off, but yeah, there it is. So now let's go to my house. So in the backyard, I do have an area where I can build tools and things like that. So all of the fishing poles and shovels and things like that, you need to craft yourself right here. And what I typically do is just add a bunch of different extra materials and stuff back here. So I can just drop them. So when I am building something, I don't have to go inside of my house and find them to be able to start making stuff again. And in the front of the house, I do have a dog house. And also I think I do have some mail. So let's check this out real quick. Nothing special. These are just some things that I purchased yesterday. and they just got delivered today, and a lot of this stuff is going to be used for my amusement park. So anyway, over here I have a little laundry area here that you can do some things by the river, a bike, but now let's go inside. And I haven't really spent a lot of time kind of decorating my house. I think I did in the first few days, but I've been mostly focusing on the outside. But you can see I have some cool stuff in here. I like the carpets that I have. I just got this welcome carpet last night. And then I had this seahorse that I got from somebody's house that's in the southern hemisphere, because this game is broken up into 2 hemispheres and you have to choose one at the beginning. And right now the southern hemisphere has different animals and different things that you can get. So I went down there, I got the seahorse, and I have some other things down here, including a fireplace, which you can rotate. You can light that up. And then I have another little kind of writing desk right here. You can turn that light on. And this lamp right here is a part of that egg event that's happening right now. And then over here I have my bedroom, which I don't think I have a lot of stuff in here. We will see. It's been a while since I've been in here. So I have a little changing room. You can go in there and change your clothes. A little hamster thing down there. And these lights up top can be turned on and off. And yeah, this is actually an egg bag. And so yeah, nothing really special in there. And on the opposite side of my bedroom, I have a nice little cooking area over here. I can make some food and iron some clothes at the same time. And I left the sink running. So kind of a basic area, but I'll do some more work in there soon. And going upstairs to the attic, I will turn this area into my gym. And because I found this mysterious wallpaper, which I really like. This is kind of that old school Nintendo type of vibe there with the animation. And then I have my gym where you can get the punching bag and you can ride the bike. Well, you can't ride the bike, but you can turn it on. And then I have a little protein shake area there. And I found this parking lot flooring here, which is kind of what I want it to look like outside of my amusement park. So I may find a way to try to copy that and add that out there. That's a good idea. Yeah, I think I will do that. Oh, and I almost forgot to show you my basement. So this is going to be my game room, which I guess it is my game room. So I have some board games in there. And then also, too, I have these paintings that I put up, or actually canvas that I put up with some of my favorite video game characters. And I have a couple of dartboards. You usually find 2 in like a bar or something. Then I have this cool baseball glove seat right there. Then I have a Animal Crossing's Nintendo Switch version, and then I have a pinball machine over here. So yeah, this is going to be a room that I spend a lot of time in, so I'm really going to deck this out in the future. All right, so now to my favorite area, and you can see that's my Soldier Knows Best logo up there. So you can kind of guess what this area is going to be. Can you guess it? All right, so this is going to be my YouTube studio here. So I have some lights right here, and then I have a bunch of electronics just laying around like it is in real life in my office. And then I do have this Apple TV, which is definitely convenient because the name of my island is Apple Park. Yes, it's named after the Apple campus. And then I have the Nintendo Switch, which I'm reviewing today. And so, yeah, people that come over and they know what I do for a living, they like to sit in the chair and take pictures and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, this is my YouTube studio setup with some nice, cool server room wallpaper. And the flooring is actually really cool. This is my first mysterious flooring that I got early on in the game, and I really like it. So yeah, that's my YouTube studio. Oh, and I forgot to show you this while I was over here, but next to my museum, I do have Godzilla here, or whatever's supposed to be playing Godzilla. And I put some jail cells around it, and the jail cells in this game are pretty big, so it kind of worked out. And this is what people see when they fly in to the airport, so it's kind of funny. So yeah, inside the museum, I have a bunch of fossils and things like that, so I think it was kind of fitting to put this out here, and I'll play around with this a little bit more. And so yeah, this is my island. So again, this is kind of the first phase before I really start designing and decorating with that design tool. But I just wanted to show you what this looks like. And if you want to see more Animal Crossing videos from me, definitely let me know down in the comments. And I am going to be making a Discord. I haven't made it yet, but by the time I upload this video, check out the description for this video, and I'll leave that down there so people can join. If you do play the game, we can kind of network there and join People Islands and do some trades and all of that good stuff. So make sure you check that out down below. But like always, I do want to thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you later. Peace.